So I don't know if they ever made a study about the last words that men usually say right before biting the dust or right before dying. But if they did, I'm pretty sure that it would be an interesting study, first of all. And I have a theory that amongst the most common phrases that a man says right before dying is "I'm fine." Hi, if you have no idea who I am, my name is Claudiu Manea. I'm a psychologist and a therapist, and for the past 10 years, I've been helping men feel better about themselves and with themselves. I've been helping families get stronger together and businesses and become more inspired. So, what made me want to talk about this subject? Well, I've been thinking that I've been reading a lot of, let's say, light press uh, recently, but not only recently. And I've been keeping up with the Kardashians, like they say. I've been reading up on things like such and such famous person died, and here is what they said right before they died, famous last words. And I have this theory that a lot of like I said, a lot of these men right before dying are saying that they are fine, and this has actually been proven through a lot of the things that I read. A lot of men, a lot of these accounts of such things happening tell the story like such and such famous person, because that's why the article gets written, was in a restaurant, and suddenly they put their hand to their chest. People around them were a little alarmed, asking, "What's wrong? Do you need something?" And all of that. The person said, "Oh, I'm fine," and then kaput. And this got me thinking that it's not only the famous last words, it's something that men usually say. How are you doing? I'm fine. And it's not just um, a matter of politeness or a matter of not willing to go into detail, because okay, you're meeting an acquaintance on the street. Hi, how are you doing? I'm fine, and that's the end of it. You're just bailing out of a conversation. But it's not only that, it's deeper than that, because men not only say this in reply to a somewhat polite question, they also say this to themselves. And this is kind of dangerous, especially if you're not really fine. And there is this idea in men, and I know this firsthand, that admitting that there is something that's wrong with you is a sign of weakness. But you know what else is a sign of weakness? Biting the dust earlier than you should, because you didn't take care of yourself. And when it comes to taking care of yourself, there's this matter of weakness, like come on, I can handle it myself. I don't need help. I don't need to fix anything. I'm not broken. I'm not weak. I'm not anything. But there is a secondary matter that's really important, and this applies to men who have people depending on them, especially children. So if you're a man and you have children, especially small children, and you you think there is something wrong with you, upon you considering fixing that something, there is this um, there is this idea inside of you that you are being egotistical in you taking care of yourself. It's like you are taking away resources from your children and using them for yourself, which is very egotistical in your view. However, that couldn't be farther from the truth, because first of all, it's highly unlikely that you taking care of yourself will affect your children's meals, or will affect your children in any significant way. And second of all, if you have small children, let's say, and they are depending on you, it is your um, it is your priority and your responsibility to take care of yourself, so that you can continue to be there for your children, so that you can continue to take care of them. So it is not an act of selfishness, it is an act of intelligence and of planning things ahead. However, for a lot of men, like I said, it's really difficult to admit that they are not fine. And if you feel like there is something wrong, or that there may be something wrong with you, you're supposed to take care of that. You're not supposed to just say I'm fine. It's the the tombstone of a lot of men could read, "Here lies such and such, a man who his whole life was fine." That sort of self-delusion isn't helping anyone. So you should be fine, but if you're not, then just face it and do something about that, because it is your responsibility first and foremost to take care of yourself, so that you can take care of others. Now, I talked about small children, but this also applies if you don't have small children, but you have other people depending on you. For instance, your wife, for instance, your employees, or let's say you have elder parents who I don't know, aren't so mobile anymore, or who have health issues and so on. You're supposed to take care of those people. So in order for you to take care of others, you're supposed to take care of yourself first. Now, if you're feeling like you're not exactly fine, I have a new alignment method group, men only, starting on the 1st of the month. And in this group, we'll be working on aligning your body, mind, and spirit, so that everything that makes you not be fine is handled and is fixed. So if you're interested in learning more about that, you can click the link in the description or the link in my profile. Check it out, and you can book a meeting with me to go over all the details. So if that's interesting to you, go ahead and click the link. Aside from that, so whether you do that or not, I sincerely hope that there will be less and less men who say that they're fine when they're not. At least to themselves. You don't need to advertise it to the world, but at least to yourself, admit that something may be off and do something about that, because it's unlikely that it will fix itself. That's what I had for you today. Thank you for making it up until this point and for your patience and attention. If you want to hear more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post something new. That's what I had for you today. I hope you have a great day moving forward. Thank you. Bye.